How many times have you, as a man, depending on your age, heard it being bad or taboo or something's wrong with men wanting younger women? What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Sean C. Today we're going to review a video of a woman who exposes the truth why men date younger women. Without further ado, let's get started.
A lot of grown men date young girls to avoid that grown woman pressure.
I'm just giving a different perspective on this issue. And I do agree that in some situation, what she says in the video may be the case. In my experience and in my opinion, older men that are true, established alpha men, they avoid older women because older women are broken. You have lived through too much, you have seen too much, you have experienced too much, you have been exposed to too much trauma that you carry those scars with you.
One of the reasons why older men date younger women is because older women today are broken. Most of the women that men are dealing with have come up under second generation feminism, and because of that, and because of the trauma that they have come up with, that they have grown up under, especially with a lot of the households not having that male figure, that masculine figure for one reason or the other, that a lot of these women now have carried on that trauma, and we see it today with the young ladies of this modern era. Now, as far as not wanting to deal with broken women and trauma, we don't. As you get older, you've been through a lot yourself, especially if you're a man that's been about your business and been on your purpose, which we talk about a lot on this channel. The last thing you want to do is to have a woman that is there who hasn't done the work, because it is going to be expected for you to build her up. She won't allow that man to be able to heal her. She's lived with all that trauma. If she didn't find it important enough to heal herself, to do the work, to go ahead and get the help that she needed, why would any of these modern women, especially the older ones, allow a man to come in and to help nurse her? The other thing she talked about was a man being able to mold his woman. A lot of women today hear that term, like, you're just trying to control me and stuff like that. It's like, no, as the man of the house, I need to be able to mold you so that we can work together as a team. As a man, and especially of a man of a certain age, you are looking for someone that is rolling on your program. We all have roles to play. We all have to do our part.
Finding a younger woman, it's a lot easier for them to mold this woman into what they need. And it's crazy because sometimes you'll find a man that was like horrible throughout his youth. He used women, treated them badly, or whatever the case may be. And then he just came to a point in his life in which he was like, I can't keep doing this. I want to settle down. I want a good woman. He's not going to go after the one that has gone through the trauma that he probably put her through.
Men that have their stuff together, maybe they did go through the stuff when they were younger. And that's true, right? We all have. Men and women have. That's not a bad thing for a man to have gone through a period where maybe he was out there. He got to get some experience with women. And that's important. A lot of these women today didn't have that father figure or don't understand the importance of that masculine role being in the house. So if I have a younger woman, I am going to be able to impart that on her so that she could be on my program so that we can both win.
This is why you see some older men would get divorced and they would marry a younger woman. And then that woman gets treated like a queen.
So she talked about the things that men put women through, but the reverse is true as also, because you have a lot of guys who are idealistic about love and then got their hearts stomped down into the ground because maybe they were too nice or they were the good guy. And what did the woman wind up doing? She was looking for the bad boy. You have these men who were younger who may have had a woman who broke his heart. It is the women that break those type of guys' hearts that create the players that they hate, that they wind up getting with. Women want men with experience. Let's not sit here and put it like it's only men that break hearts and create bitter women, as you want to put it, because there are women that have created a lot of players. Dude said, I ain't putting up that with no more. I will never allow my heart to be on the chopping block. And so men get the blame for that. But men definitely want younger women that she is going to bring that vitality back in him. She is going to make him feel younger. She is going to not have that trauma and that drama. She's going to be a great fun experience for him, a younger woman can add years onto a man's life. There are men who are with their wives and try to treat them like queens and wind up getting treated badly in the process too. You have guys who watch women who supposedly had their back, take them to court and try to extract resources from them.
And now he's going to find somebody that he can actually, hopefully, have a happier life with, and he's not trying to make the same mistakes twice.
Hell no.
Unless you are an older woman that is going to therapy, or for whatever reason you just happen to have God's gift where you just learn from your experiences and you know how to drop them and you don't carry those scars with you. You know how hard it is to deal with somebody that has past traumas and to have to work through them with them?
It's tough.
It's a lot easier for them to get a younger woman.
Yeah.
Not to mention that fresh meat is a whole flex to them.
Hell yeah, it is.
Real man, and I'm talking about real man.
Real man.
Value goes up with age.
That's why I tell you guys, work on yourself. Keep yourself looking good. Keep working on your purpose. Keep working on your grind. Keep working on your cheese. Keep working on yourself, man. And that way, as you start to age, you're going to look good. You're going to feel good. You're going to have more vitality for a longer period of time. If you're okay looking, you're going to be able to attract some younger women. They're going to see that because they don't want to deal with these young guys today. They're also attracted to the security that you could potentially bring to them. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what women want. Women want the security, and there's nothing more secure than a man that has experience in life. You know he's not going to mess up. You know he's been through some life. You know he can provide. Why wouldn't that be attractive to a woman? Just like men are attracted to beauty, why wouldn't it be attractive to men? I got this baddie on my arm. That makes him have more value amongst his peers.
And I'm talking about real man. The value goes up with age.
Yes, it does.
It's the opposite. It's a hell of a hard pill to swallow. Just a disclaimer, because I know I don't look my age. I'm already 38 years old, so I'm already right in the doorstep of that older woman group. I don't have any kids, and I've never been married, so maybe I get
Is that a filter?
in some areas. But we have to understand that sometimes we just don't appeal to these men anymore.
The one thing I want to push back on, she wants to talk about being used and abused. Women say this all the time now. She's still putting some modern women talking points in there. It's a give and take. Men and women are using each other. Truth is, the playing field has been leveled. Men are getting used at a high clip right now, a very high clip. And nothing has changed. Men are using women for the same thing they were using them for back when dudes were in caves, and women are using men for the exact same thing, for security, for resources.
Your mama ain't married, she's still dating. And if you are 25 and your mother is 41, y'all are likely looking at the same kind of men. Why do we have so many women over 40 still talking about, I'm 40 and look good, 50 and fly? Your ass should be sitting down somewhere. You should be somebody's grandma baking cookies. But instead, you got the short haircut out here talking about you a diva. You can look around and it's like, oh, I'm good, I'm a diva, and I'm this and that.
Hence the reason why you have to do the work. Hence the reason why you have to be willing to work on yourself and your purpose so you can live your best life.